Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. It is 11 a.m. and we're here to discuss switching online vendors with the ambulance service district.
Okay. So yeah, again, we're already subscribing to a different vendor for this product, so it's not a product we're adding to the service. Hand Heavy is the company we're currently using, and we just found out that it's going to be more expensive. I should have brought the actual quote from them, but they're going up in price, so I kind of got looking around. There's only 2 vendors that really offer this product. This is before it was only Hand Heavy, and this is a new company that has come online. And there'll actually be a little bit of a cost savings for us to move to them.
Okay.
But what it is, this is all about patient safety. So what these companies do, they take our protocols, and specifically when we talk about medications, because in medicine, a lot of the medications are weight-based, and it's all based out of kilograms, not pounds. So there's a lot of math involved. So first of all, the providers have to figure out how much the patient weighs, which is almost always in pounds, convert it to kilograms, and then the medicine will be so many milligrams per kilogram, so they have to do that equation, and then they take that and have to figure out, okay, now, what does that actually mean for how many milliliters of the medicine do I pull up out of the vial? It's a lot of steps when in the middle of a heated, very sick patient that they're trying to do, and there's a lot of opportunity for medical errors. So what these companies do, they take all of our protocols, and it's not a national thing they push out. It's actually based off of our particular protocols from what Dr. Reed has signed off on. Like what medicines we carry, what dosage Dr. Reed has said we're going to give per patients, and then they basically build it into the software, into an app, and then when we pull it up, it does all the math for you. And so then it's like, okay, your patient weighs this much, would you enter in the weight? And then instead of telling you how many milligrams to give, it's like, of this vial, pull up this many cc's.
Okay.
It'll still walk you through all the calculations, but it takes all the math out of it.
Yeah. Takes the human error out of it.
Yes. And then the other thing it does, it also sizes medical equipment. Like if we're going to intubate somebody for an endotracheal tube. Now for an adult, we use those standard sizes all the time and they don't need it. But if we go on like a little infant or a little kid, which we don't go on very often, and especially to the point where we're doing a lot of invasive procedures, we can also put in the patient size, and it'll tell us what size IV catheter, what size endotracheal tube, what size, all the equipment that we use, what size to use for that child. So then again, they're not guessing. It's all predetermined.
Okay.
And then anything that they do use during the app, if they look up a med or they could do a procedure and they're like, okay, we're going to give this and we're going to give that, we're going to give that, it automatically goes from this device to their patient care record and is in the patient care record. So they're not having to double chart everything. So they're really handy things, but it's all about patient safety. Okay. That's why we do it.
And liability.
Yes. And so that's what this is. So,
all right.
But since it is truly a contract, I was telling Melissa the other day, I clicked on the approve, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can't approve this. So I had to call the company. Well, will you disregard that? This needs to go to the commissioners.
Okay.
So that's what this is. Any questions?
No, not at all.
And then how this company is having this approved, it's kind of, I haven't had this before, but they're not sending like us a written contract. It's online. All via email, and you actually have to go on to the email and then click and go through that process. Okay. So do you want me just to forward that email to you?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I can do that. Or I can just write you a letter and tell you to do it. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I guess if you guys just motion to let me just go on and click on it, it's probably fine.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That'll work. Okay. I would entertain a motion.
Well, I would move that we approve the switch at Hinckley Medical and that we allow the chief to finish the paperwork.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I had today.
All right.
Quick and easy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Meeting adjourned.